Today, it's going to be all about Truck Norris. Stick around, guys. Hey, welcome back to Erobin Outdoors. I'm Erobin, and hey, I'm glad you're here. Today's video is going to be all about Truck Norris. That's right, that's my truck. I've had quite a few people frequently ask about my truck. I think from the last video that I did for Happy Prepper, I went to Truck Norris to get my bug out bag, and a lot of people from that video have asked, hey, that's a cool truck, what you got in it? So that's what I'm going to do. Plus, every 6 months I like to go through and take out everything that's in the truck and check it, make sure nothing's out of date as far as food. I have 6 gallons of water that I need to change out and retreat with some bleach. And, just do a checkup on everything that I have in the truck. So, first of all, yes, it is camouflaged. And yes, I did the camouflage paint myself. So I'll take you on a walk around of the external part of the truck. You can see here in the bed of the truck on the back tailgate, I have taken a couple of shots. I believe that was from a 30-06. I was running some shine down at Old Man Hubbard's place, and somebody got wind of it, hid out in the bushes, tried to take me out as I was exiting with the shine. So, yeah, I got a few bullet holes there in the back, but that's okay. In the bed of the truck right now, there's nothing. A lot of times in the summertime, I'll have a cooler up there. Sometimes I'll have a case of water, fishing rods, that sort of thing. Do have my mud boots tucked in back there. But it is just a truck. It is not four-wheel drive, unfortunately. It is a Ford F-150. And it is a 1998. So Truck Norris is 22 years old. Yeah, he's getting up there. I don't know how many miles he has on him, because the odometer stopped working at 162,458, and that was about 10 years ago. I'm going to guess he has well over 300,000 miles now. But hey, he runs great. He don't look too bad. He got some new shoes a few months ago. And so anyway, let's check out the inside now. Alright, on the inside you will see there are no bells and whistles, that's for sure. I do have a radio, a crack in the dash, so I put this speak sticker on there, or patch up there. But I've got AM FM radio, heat and air, so that's a good thing. Up above the visor, I keep a little headlight, flashlight, a tack force knife that has the glass breaker, seatbelt cutter. I keep an extra flashlight as well. Up on top of the dash there, I keep a pair of work gloves and my sunglasses. Here on the stick shift, I keep a roll of duct tape. In between the seat, I have my emergency repair kit. I made a video about this. You can scroll through my videos and find that. In the glove box, I have an extra pair of reading glasses, some dude wipes, all the information on the truck, another flashlight, mag light, a compass, an emergency road flare, some matches, spark plug, whatchamacallit, pins, band-aids, sterile wipes. So just your typical glove box. Minus the gloves, huh? The gloves are up on the dash. Imagine that. Oh well. So yeah, that's what's in the front and in the glove box, which you're probably like, what do you have to worry about rotating out with that? Well, it's not that, it's what's behind the seat. It is just a two-seater, but it's what's behind the seat that I'm going to pull out for you guys. And if you look behind the seat, you will find all kind of stuff. I've got my bug out bag, my medical bag, sleeping bag, food. Over there's another bag with clothing and tons of other items. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all this stuff out and I'm going to put it on the tailgate. And then after I get all that stuff out on the tailgate, we'll go through the items, because I do need to check the food for rotation and I need to change out the 6-gallon water. Stick around. Alright, so here's all the stuff that's in the truck. All of this stuff fit behind the seat of the truck. Yeah, Truck Norris has got a heavy load, doesn't he? Well, what I've got over here, just start on the left side. I have a rain jacket and pants. I have an extra rain jacket. All of this stuff is because it's going to be not just me, but me and my wife. So I have rain gear for both of us. I have a warm weather hat and a pair of heavy gloves here. Another hat. I think I showed you this one before. It's got the lights built into the bill. And then another pair of earmuffs and heavy gloves. And another heavy jacket. So you always have to make sure that you prepare for who might be with you. And it's not always going to be just me. My wife is most likely going to be with me too in the event of an emergency. Maybe not, but maybe. Here I have a tarp. It's just a, I think it's an 8x8 tarp. An extra sleeping bag. This is my medical kit. I'm not going to go over all of the contents of it because I did make a video on that. If you're interested in what's in the medical kit, you can scroll through my videos and you will find that. Here is my bug out bag, which we're going to go through in just a moment because I need to check it. This bag here is a bag that my wife would carry. It has a couple of bottles of water in it, but mostly what's in this bag is extra clothing items. And, you know, because, you know, I've got some towels in there and just comfort items, more or less. Again, some more gloves. Forgot about those in there. 2 more pair of heavy gloves. I think I've got the gloves covered. Got a little bag here. I don't even know what's in there. I'm going to put the camera up so I don't have to do things with one hand. Bear with me. Alright, so yeah, we got this bag here, and I've already forgotten what's in there, to be honest with you. Okay, we've got some soap. This is a travel bag. It's got some, what is that? Toothpaste, some maxi pads, some little toothbrushes, disposable toothbrushes. There's a bar of soap. There's some hand sanitizer. There are some Q-tips. There are some deodorant. And there are some disposable gloves. Yeah, I kind of forgot that was in there. It's a little hygiene kit, I guess you would call it. More warm, more cold weather hats. I need to reevaluate this, guys. Here is a nice, another heavy jacket. And down in the bottom, 2 pair of jeans. Oh, her jeans. Her jeans and my jeans. Some t-shirts. So basically that bag is a comfort item bag. I have got way too many cold weather items in there. I've got 4 pair of warm or cold weather gloves, and I've got 4 heavy knit stockings, so I need to cut that back. Got 2 heavy coats, so that's good. I got 2 sets of rain gear, so that's good. But yeah, I need to cut back on the hats and the gloves. Alright, so moving on, continuing to the right, I have a trekking pole. We have an emergency floodlight, which it looks like it's working, but I need to check that tonight. And if I need to recharge it, just USB port there, I can recharge it. Have a one of the military shovels. A lot of rope. This doesn't need to be in there. This is my kayaking PFD. I'll take that out. And then the last thing is a toolbox with all of the tools that you would need to do truck type of repairs. So that's the contents of what's behind there. What I need to do now, and then there's this 6 gallons of water. And that's been in there for 6 months. So what I like to do is change it out. So I'm going to dump this water out. And I'm going to replace it with 6 fresh gallons of water. But what I'll also do is I'll also put in 1/2 teaspoon of Clorox bleach. And from what I've seen online and what I gather is that for every 5 gallons you need 1/2 teaspoon of bleach. So this is a 6-gallon container. So, you know, 1/2 of a teaspoon plus maybe a little teeny drop or 2 will be plenty. Alright, so the last thing I want to go through here is this food. You can see here, this is my emergency food storage that I have in the bed of the truck. I want to go through it, see if there's anything that needs to be rotated out or changed with it. So let's see what we got in here. I do have a manual can opener, some matches, some spice there with a little bit of seasoning and salt and pepper, plastic forks and knives, bandana. And we got several Mountain House meals, 2 serving sizes. Looks like we got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then we have one of these emergency 2,400 calorie. It's got a 5-year shelf life. Expiration date June 2023, so we're still good with that. I've never tasted these before, but this is an emergency situation, so that's why we have it. I imagine if you're hungry enough, you'll eat it, right? And it'll give you the calories you need. Then we also have in here some of these pastas, which are always easy to mix up, family size. So 2 servings of each of those. Actually, this is more than 2 servings, but. And then we can mix in with that pasta some Hot Buffalo style tuna creations. Expiration on these August 8th, 2021, July 5th, 2021, so we still got a little bit of time on those. And then the last thing that I've got in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bottles of water. And again, I don't know if water has expiration dates on it or not. I always like to look at the integrity of the bottles and the color of the water. It's still clear, cold, because it's so cold outside. Yeah, they don't have dates on them of any sort. So the bottle seems to be good. The water doesn't seem to be discolored, so we're good with that. A little fork in there. And then I also have this is a Frontier emergency filter. It's like the Life Straw. It's just a different brand. And you put that through and just filters the water immediately. So there we go, guys. That's what I've got in the contents of my food storage. Alright, so what I need to do now is go through this bug out bag and make sure that, you know, everything's kosher with it. So let's dig into it. See, on the side pocket over here I have a little first aid kit. Of course I have my trauma bag in the truck, but if I somehow get separated, my bug out bag and my trauma bag gets separated, at least I have this small first aid kit. So that's on one side pocket. Let's see, on the other side pocket I have another little tin, and inside it I have a fire making kit, and lots of stuff in there to make fire. I have some petroleum soaked cotton balls, 4 quick fires, some flint matches, a flint match, a jeweler's loop so I can use magnification to start a fire, got some matches, got a little ferro rod, little knife for striking, and a windproof lighter, and then some more little fuel cubes. So all that stuff fits nicely within this little tin that shuts up, and I keep it closed with electrical tape right there. That stays in this side pocket. So I've got fire well covered, in addition to always having a damn big lighter or some kind of lighter in my pocket, which I always do. Let's see, right here in the front pocket I have an extra flashlight. This is a Pit Bull flashlight. This is the one I used to use when I worked for Terminex, crawling under houses. It's been beat to death, and it's a very, very bright light, and I need to check this tonight when it gets dark to see if I need to recharge it, because I have the charger for it, and I need to check that. And then I just have an extra little light that clips onto a hat, and you know, it's got the bright LED lights there. So a couple of different methods for lighting. I could carry the flashlight, or I could put this on my hat. My wife could carry the flashlight. Again, if it's going to be you and somebody else, you got to make sure that you have enough for you and the other person. My wife would carry that bag that had the clothes in it because it's lighter, and I would carry this bag. Alright, so opening up the main compartment, right on top I have some Tasco binoculars. I have another pair of work gloves. See, I can take this out. Well, I'll leave it. It's another cool weather hat. 50 foot of 550 paracord. This is a little fishing kit. It's got fishing line, 2 bobbers that are wrapped with fishing line, hooks, sinkers, weights, jigs. Just a little fishing kit, so we could procure fish if we had to. A shamag, which has got 100 million uses. I have in here my SOG Fusion Tactical Tomahawk with the paint to match Truck Norris. I also have in here my Bear Grylls Gerber survival knife. It's got the ferro rod in there, more tinder. It's got a sharpening stone. Great knife. I have also in here a Inside, I'm not going to take it out, but this is a foldable stove. It's like one of those little UST foldable stoves, you know, for cooking and stuff. I have my Eno hammock straps, and then I also have stakes in there and some paracord for the ridge line, and then of course I have the Eno hammock. I have a folding saw, so I've got the knife, the saw, and the tomahawk for wood procurement. Extra little knife sharpener, an extra flare, cook kit with numerous uses, a little fork, knife, can opener, bottle opener, spoon, a tarp to put over the hammock, or to have as a separate shelter, or I could use it as a ground cloth. But with the hammock, the idea is to have an A-frame tarp on a ridge line, then have the Eno double hammock. And my wife and I can fit in that Eno double hammock comfortably. She's only 5 feet, so we fit in there just fine. And then I have this Catadine water filter system. You just pour the water in, the filter's right there. I think 99.9%. It's a good filter. And then I have this little bag here, and it has many different items inside of it. There is got some super glue, some duct tape, some zip ties. I've got another little repair kit. I'm not going to open it up. It's got some needles, some tape, more glue. Another little first aid kit, little boo-boo kit. Hand warmers, hot hands, whatever you call them. Hot hands, hand warmers. So that's what goes in there. It's like a little repair bag. That might be redundant too, because I have the other repair kit that I have on the bed of the seat of the truck. So I'm seeing some redundancy here, but it doesn't really affect the overall weight of things too much. I can still handle this bag. In that repair kit, I would grab and carabine it onto the outside of this. So I don't think I'm going to remove one of those repair kits. Better to have too much than not enough. Anyway, so there you have it, guys. That bug out bag weighs just under 25 pounds. And so it's very manageable. And I have all the bases covered. I believe I've got my 15Cs pretty well covered. So anyway, what's in your truck? Till next time, guys, keep calm, carry on, keep it outdoors.